If you could only see how dirty my camera is. Oh, hello. And it's dark in here. There we go. One day I'll figure out how to film in the radio station. Where are we? Good morning. Who am I waving to? Hi, hi. My name is Mare. Welcome to the Mareathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Today is Wednesday, and the reason why my camera is dirty is because of me trying to film last night while I was disassembling my closet. Good times, good times. We're at the radio station. I always feel like you need to see, you don't need to see things, you trust me. It's been a crazy morning and it's only 9:30. Woke up, no problem, like 5:30, all good, meditated, relaxed, got Thomas up, we had breakfast. I edited tonight's video and then the morning just ran away from me and somehow we were like 2 minutes late for school. I say somehow, it's because I couldn't figure out what to wear. One of those days where like nothing was comfortable. And so here we are at the radio station. This is Bites Centrifolia. I always get asked what my lips are. And my eyes, which I don't really know, you can kind of see, are, what are they today? Good thing I told you. Oh, one of the Marc Jacobs palettes, yeah. So I'm gonna do some work and then I'm going for a mani-pedi this morning, which I'm feeling good about. I'm feeling a bit stressed out. So I brought my notebook. I need to just make a list of everything I need to do. I don't think I've told you this, but I'm going away this weekend to Victoria for Shan's wedding shower. And tomorrow night I am nominated for an Entrepreneur of the Year award at a business awards. And so things are very busy. And now we're adding in the closet because they're coming in next week to do it. So I need to do all the prep, which I wasn't prepared for. Well, there's just like a lot going on right now. So I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed and stressed about it. So I just need to make a list of everything I need to do and then work my way through it and remind myself that I've never not gotten the work done. And also remind myself that in a few hours, this will be in better shape and my toes will be in a better shape. It makes me feel good when I have a manicure and a pedicure. Okay, so we're gonna do some radio and then head to the Zen Den that is Melt, which I'm very excited about. I'm heading to my mani-pedi and I thought I would answer one of your questions while we drive. This person messaged me saying that they're thinking of quitting their job, and I get this question pretty regularly ever since I quit mine a couple of years ago. So she talks about how she is feeling less inspired at work and being constantly stressed out by her job, feeling like she's gonna have a breakdown. She says she doesn't have another job lined up, so she's debating how quitting her job would affect her life. If she quit, she would lose like health benefits and things like that. So she asks, I'm guessing this is a she. Actually, this could totally be a he, I don't know. I was wondering, how did you make the decision to quit? Yes, she's watched that video, and prepare to lose all of the work-related benefits and still make it work. Okay, that's a great question you ask. I would say go watch that video, but you already have. And it's pretty like, it's pretty dated now because it's a couple of years old. But for me, I became aware that I was ready to quit my job and I was ready for a new professional path, and I knew that I needed to quit for a multitude of reasons. Jeremy's health, Thomas's well-being, my well-being. There was a lot of things. So for me, when I finally reached that point, I started to really think about what else I could do and how I could make money in a different way, because radio doesn't really have a lot of transferable skills being a radio announcer. And so it wasn't like I could just, like, say if I was a teacher, apply to a different district or something like that. So I looked at my skills and decided to start my own business. Now that's not for everybody, but what I would do is, like you're saying that you are feeling stressed out and done in your field, I would really do some introspection and some work on yourself and think about what else do you like. Like, there is no reason that you should hate your job. There is absolutely no reason why you should not be happy to go to work. Maybe not every single day, because I don't think that's realistic, but most days, like, you do not have to hate your job. So I would really think about what it is that you like. If you're feeling like you're reaching a mental breakdown, could you take stress leave so that you still have your benefits and you still have some sort of income, but you could have some stress-free time to think about it? Pause. Let me just drive for a second. It's a very busy street today. You know, you live in a small town when you're like, oh, the street is busy. So that's what I would do. I would try and see if you could take maybe some stress leave, and then while you're on stress leave, like, be efficient and think, like, take care of yourself, but also think, like, what else could you do? Start looking into some other careers. And it doesn't have to be like a big career. It could just be a job. Like, I definitely went through a phase when I was thinking about leaving Sun FM of being like, would I just want to be someone who goes to work, works their 7 hours and comes home and that's it? Like, I don't want to like work from home or work crazy hours, or like maybe you just work like a 9 to 5 and you know, do someone's books, or you're like a receptionist, or you're a tour guide, or I don't know, like whatever it is. Maybe you want to work in a restaurant, like maybe you want to totally mix things up. But think about like things that you like, things that would bring you joy, what's stressing you out now, so that you know that that's not something that you would want in the future. For me, talking about like leaving benefits and leaving like paid vacation and stuff, naively, I didn't think about that. When I left, Jeremy still had benefits, so it wasn't a big deal. And then when he left, we did look into it, but we don't have, like Thomas and I don't have a lot of medical expenses, so that wasn't a huge thing for us. Like, I've definitely known people who stick out their jobs because they take a lot of meds, and so they, like, that was worth it to them, but you just kind of have to weigh it. So I hope that helps. I also want you to know that you're not alone, and the job that you do is so noble and so, like, I feel like this person is a social worker, and I am shocked when I meet people who are therapists or social workers or counselors that built into your job isn't counseling for you. Like, I feel like if you're a therapist or a social worker, that should just be part of your job. It's like every Monday you have a 2-hour therapy session that's paid for. Like, that to me is a no-brainer. You're taking care of all these other people, but who's taking care of you, you know? So think about that. Maybe think about therapy, and think, like, if you did stay at your job, like, how on earth could you make it better? How could you get therapy? Could you know, exercise? Could you do more fun things outside of work so that work itself doesn't feel so stressful? These are all things that I would consider. I hope that helps you. I think maybe try and just take some time off if you can. And can you talk to your superior about getting some therapy, some counseling? Like, to me, this is a no-brainer for any therapist or any person who helps other people. A nurse, a doctor. Like, I've definitely asked people who are on my team, like doctors and therapists and counselors, like, do you have a good therapist? Do you go to counseling? Because you should. Or friends of mine who are counselors or doctors or social workers or therapists, like, do you get this? Because, anyway, you're not alone. And I hope that that helps you. You do not deserve to be unhappy at work. Like, you spend so much time at work. I know people are gonna be like, oh, this is a pie in the sky. Like, no way can I be happy at work. You can, and you deserve to be. So, that's my little thoughts for that question. I actually have been getting a few more questions about working from home and stuff like that. So I will answer those in the coming weeks. I don't want to pay for parking. I'm so cheap. This is me driving around so I don't have to pay for parking while I get my mani-pedi. Fun facts about Mare. She's a cheapskate. She doesn't like to pay for parking. Ugh, I just want to hug this person who sent me this message, because I have been there and it sucks. Can you update me? Like, can you message me again? Can you like tell me, not on this video, but like I'm pretty sure you emailed me or you messaged me through my website. Can you do that again and tell me if this advice was helpful and what you think you're gonna do? And if you're not already, I know I say this all the time, but to this person specifically, you should be in the Mareathon Facebook group because we talk about this stuff all the time, and there would be people in the group who could help you too. So me and my dirty camera are gonna go get a mani-pedi now. Look, or we're gonna have to get a new camera, I don't know, okay. Love my nails and my toes, and thanks to Amberly, that was like a belated Mother's Day gift. She set it up and it was just really kind of her. So rarely, if ever, would I sit for 2 hours in the middle of the day to get my nails done. So I got gel, so I'm thrilled to see. For one, it's crazy that you can just like leave and they're not gonna smudge, and I'm hoping that they won't peel, because my nails are dry AF. Anyway, home now. Gonna quickly have some lunch because it's 2 o'clock, and then go pick up Thomas from school. His blind is getting fixed today, so we need to be home right away for that. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna guess paint, which I'm not gonna show you because that video of my closet will be coming next week. But update with some good self-care. This is what dinner looks like when you take all the vegetables in your fridge and saute them with some leftover French fry potatoes, like oven roasted potatoes that I made a few days ago, edamame, and corn. Because I'm going away in a few days and realized I had a bunch of veg to use. So that's dinner. And then I just put some garlic in there and some sort of salad dressing.